Nurture Dreams has been created to empower, inspire, and motivate viewers with extraordinary stories of ordinary people. Come, join us to unfold the path breaking journey and watch how cherished dreams transform lives. Our guest for today is an internationally renowned percussionist with a mesmerizing hold over his key instrument Ghatam. Being trained under his father Vidwan Ullur Nagendra Udupa, Giridhar has been playing since the tender age of 4. He further got trained under eminent Ghatam experts like Vidushi Sukkanya Ramgopal and Vidwan Suresh. A staunch believer in the power of music, Giridhar is committed to taking his father's devotion to art deeper and wider. He has traveled worldwide both for his concerts and professional workshops for yearning musicians thirsting to know the nuances of percussion. He has performed at United Nations, New York in 2011. He has been conferred with Ganakalashri Award from Karnataka Gana Kala Parishat. He has conceptualized and set up the Udupa Foundation in 2015 to promote music, performing arts, and culture. He conducts the Udupa Music Festival, a biannual festival in Bangalore, to fund the foundation's activities. Through the trust, they organize free programs for healing through music in old age homes, schools for differently abled children, and rehabilitation centers. In conversation with Vidwan Giridhar Udupa, founder of Udupa Foundation. Namaste, Udupaji.
Namaskara, Shubha.
Thank you very much for accepting our invite and coming to our show. Very happy to have you.
Thank you very much for inviting me for this show, I should say. Yeah.
We are honored to have you. And so you were born in a family of artists. So your initiation of music had to happen. And your first guru was your father. You learned from him.
Yeah.
So can you just tell us about your early years of learning music?
Well, as you said, my guru, my father, Ullur Nagendra Udupa, Vidwan Ullur Nagendra Udupa is a renowned Mridangam Vidwan. I picked up Mridangam thanks to my father. He started teaching Mridangam, and the journey started learning from him since 4 years.
So
since when I was 4 years.
You know Mridangam, Morsing, and Ghatam. Ghatam, you chose, or it naturally happened?
Actually, this is a story. I think I've shared it over the years. I would like to share it with you also. This is like as I told you that my father is a Mridangam Vidwan. He taught me from the day one like Mridangam only. It so happened that when I was 9 years old, he organized a concert in Bangalore at Rama Mandir. So he asked one of his senior disciples to accompany on Mridangam to that in that particular concert. So he somehow wanted me also to be part of the concert. Since there was already Mridangam, he thought I should pick up Ghatam and I should play Ghatam at that concert. Since I didn't know much about Ghatam that time, because even though the lessons are same for Mridangam and Ghatam, the playing technique is totally different. So he insisted that I should play on the Ghatam. Then he taught me few basic techniques on Ghatam for about a month. I practiced on the Ghatam. Then I perform on the Ghatam. So that was my first ever concert. So, and it happened to be that Ghatam. After the concert, I don't know what came in his mind. He just said, I think you should continue on the Ghatam from that moment. So I just switched from Mridangam to Ghatam after that concert. He saw something. He, because he's some visionary, he has something, he saw. Since then, whenever he used to perform on Mridangam, I used to accompany him on the Ghatam during my early days. So that's when my journey started with the Ghatam.
Okay. So close to, since you performed at the age of 9, close to almost over 3 decades you have played now.
Yeah, almost 3 decades.
Yeah. So you would have accompanied almost big names in the industry of Carnatic music. So how do you feel this? How do you feel this journey?
It's an amazing journey, accompanying all the great masters for the last 3 decades. And I had to say that it's thanks to my father, my guru, and also I had to thank, big blessing to learn from other 2 gurus, that is the true technique of Ghatam I learned from my Guru Vidushi Sukkanya Ramgopal Madam, and also from Vidwan V. Suresh sir. So with Sukkanya Madam, I think she's treated me as like her own child. I used to go spend almost the entire day spending her my earlier days with her, learning the true technique of the Ghatam. That's when I started learning the true technique. And performing with the great masters, it's a big blessing. In every period of my journey, it was it's such a big blessing and honor to perform with each of the musicians. So I can say happily that proudly I can say that I have accompanied all the living legendary Carnatic musicians now. So there is not even one musician I have left out. So you name any musicians, I have accompanied them. So that's a big blessing for me. Thanks to my gurus and my father and for this journey. Yeah.
Great. So during this journey, where did you feel that calling of doing some charity work or forming a trust of your own? You would have started teaching side by side as a performer. But where did this calling of starting something, where did this idea come from?
This idea, actually, our foundation, Udupa Foundation, we started in 2015. The idea was to, to reach, to take our classical art form to every corner in the world. So this is just a small thing. So okay, let's take our own state, Karnataka. There are many centers, like it could be old age home or the orphanage centers or government schools. People, they cannot come to a concert hall, could be a Chowdaya hall, some guy in some other. They cannot come and listen to the concert. Not that they cannot come, they can come, but it's not that they can come every time they want to, right? So instead, why don't we go and play for them? Why don't we play and for them and make them happy? With this simple mantra, we thought, okay, let's do this. So since 2015, we've been performing in few centers, government schools, and also educate them about our art form. That's one of the main things, of this whole foundation. And we are happy that we have. I think this is the 6th year, and almost all the Indian classical musicians or the world musicians, many musicians from the across globe, they have supported the foundation in one way or the other way. And we have this biannual Udupa Music Festival. In this last 3 editions, many masters, maestros, they have come and performed and blessed us. So this festival is particularly, we do this to raise funds for to take care of these foundation activities.
So this is something great and something unique you have been doing in Karnataka.
Yeah, thank you.
So you are performing in the old age homes and various other places where people cannot come and listen to the music. But how is the response? Has it given you more boost to do much more?
Yes, that's an amazing experience playing for them, because it's so naturally they all enjoy so much, and especially after the concert they all come to us, they all talk. Many of them, I can see the tears, because they would have got a chance to witness such a performance anywhere else before, right? So when they go perform, and every time it's the energy we get after performing for them, it's what motivates us to do more and more of these kind of activities. So that's what it's like. We perform in few old age home in Bangalore, for example. So every time is whenever we go and perform for them, they look at it's not just a concert. We don't perform as a concert, like just go take our instrument and play. It's more like a conversation with them. So we try to interact with them. We try to explain them about our instruments or our dance form. So, or if I take out my instrument, I'll just ask them, what is this? They'll all say, but okay, it's pot. Yes, it is a pot. Then I'll explain them about the instrument, some playing technique. So that's when they start try to understand our music, our instruments, the name of the instrument, everything. So it's like a conversation. So it's not just like one way, just we going and performing. It's not like that, which never happened. This kind of things not easily happens in a concert platform. So if I perform in a Chodaya, there is no conversation. It's just that we perform. There is maybe once in a while we try to communicate with the audience verbally, but it's musically we try to play, right? But here it's like more like we try to converse with them, we talk to them. So it's like a family bonding we try to bring during the
So
performance.
that
That's why the intimation is there. Yeah.
intimacy. Okay. You have an academy at home, at your
I
house,
mean,
high school.
we are actually see through a foundation we've been teaching for the last few years, but we wanted to take it to the next level of education. The art education. So for that, we are starting coming up with a very new venture. In fact, we haven't shared with anyone. So you are the first person. Probably you're hearing this. It's Udupa Center for Performing Arts.
Oh,
So we're just launching it in hopefully in few weeks. This new center we're starting. So
congratulations on that. And
thank you,
I
thank
hope
you.
it gives a lot more people a chance to learn the music and take it as a career as well. So, you have given performance across the world. How do you see the respect for our Carnatic music in India and outside India?
I think over the years in India, of course, everyone loves Carnatic music. Okay, but outside India is something whenever we perform, especially in Europe, for example. I mean, they enjoy so much, especially the rhythm instruments, percussion instrument. Because it's easy to connect, right? Anybody can connect to the rhythm. So when I clap, when I start playing Ghatam, so everybody start clapping or everybody start, there is the
There's the
connection,
interaction
uh,
between the audience.
interaction, yes, and the response is tremendous because if they forget about Carnatic music. When I say that I'm from India, the first reaction is wow, ooh, that's like it's amazing feeling to see just that I'm from India because and when I say that okay when we perform a concert every time they look us like the superheroes.
Oh,
That's what feel, especially in European countries. So it's always an amazing feeling to perform for them.
good. Great to know you have been doing, lot of activities, and we hope that you give more to the, society and do much more in music field, so that
Yeah,
others can
thank you.
benefit it. Last but not the least, a few, what is your success mantra, or what would you like to tell young aspiring musicians from your experience?
Uh, I don't know about success mantra, but I can say that few things like first and foremost we had to respect our parents, gurus, and elders. So that is one of the most important things in life. So be it a musician or it could be any field, when you have that respect, that when you have that culture, then that itself takes you to the next levels. Okay, then next things is when it comes to music, and without practice there's nothing is possible. So you have to practice, then you have to have the uh, and I always say this once, first thing is that you should develop an interest towards anything. If you're want to be a musician, if you want to, developing just interest will not take you to the next level. So you should have the passion at most, that zeal, that energy should come to do to the next level. Then the last thing always I say that just enjoy the whole process, enjoy the whole life. You should enjoy this whole thing, because when you start enjoying the whole process without any stress, it will take you to the next level. That's what I believe in. The mantra is to have all those things, the ingredients like practicing, hard work, sincere. Along with that, develop a passion, that energy, positive energy, respect the elders. Just enjoy the whole process. That's what
Thank
I
you very
be
much.
doing it.
Yeah, thank
Thank
you very
you.
much. All the best for all your activities.
Thank you very much
More
for
power to you.
inviting me, being part of this your new venture. Thank you. So
So,
see you
yeah,
soon.
thank you.
Namaskara.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching and appreciating these achievers. We encourage viewers to share their views with us and also share details of achievers in their midst who can be part of our show. If you like our content, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel.